Mm-hmm.
괜찮아.
Uh,
이건 꿈이야.
uh. Oh, man, I'm so freaking sick, man. Holy crap. That's the first time I've seen behavior agreeing to survivors and killers working together. Killers and survivors work together to complete in-game objectives. That's my first game on, so I'm not gonna be able to loop for nothing. I'm gonna be terrible. Usually my first game on, it usually takes me like 5, 6 games to even get in a rhythm where I'm actually gonna be locked in and start actually using my brain and looping good. I just got up not too long ago. I slept in a little bit today. So, oh, the plague, nice. That's gonna go perfect, not. That could be tough, especially when teammates are like cleansing all the time. It could be rough. That guy's running to a dead zone. She definitely went back to and puked on that gin over here, huh? For that. I don't know if I'm calling it a gin. No? Okay. This is gonna be quicker if I just run. We still get it done, I think. Oh yeah, we're getting it done. I'm going halfway. I think that's gonna do it. The only thing I don't like about this map is there's no shack. Surge? Is that what that is, Surge? What a weirdo! Who was that? He got paint res on him. Not even interested in kicking my gen. That's fine. Nah, I'm infected. You know, if I was smart, I would have let one of them go for the save. But it don't matter though, cause once I get to my hurting stage, my resilience is gonna kick in. And then I'm gonna get the gen done quicker if she don't come, so right now maybe? I'm broken, I'm just not like... Wait. I don't have resilience. What perk is that I have on here? I didn't change that. I didn't put that on. The hell? What perk? I don't even know what this perk does. That's the one. I never used that perk before. I did not mean to put that perk on. I don't know how that perk got on. I don't know. I never used it before. I must have clicked. I must have went to click on something. My change an item and. I don't want her to get me when she has her power. That's what I don't want. Oh no, man. This is not how it's gonna go down. Oh, good play. That's a good play, dude. This is the worst spot I could have been at in the map. There's nothing over here I can work with, like line of sight wise. I was trying to make it to this. If I could have made it to this, I could have been alright. We got one gym left though, so I think we're chilling. Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to keep an eye for it. Alright. Bye. Bruh. Has this ever worked? Has this ever worked before? There's no way you know I'm down there! What the f— Oh my god, he's angry. What the hell? The hell was that flashlight? Now we cleanse. Hello? Yeah, give me just a second. In the middle of a game. Alright. Give me a second. That's unfortunate. How did he get out? Yeah, no, maybe hatch spawn over here. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on a second. Look at that. That's what I like to see, man. That is what I like to see. I I have no idea how that perk got on, dude. Why is this perk on? What the? I'd never used that perk in my life. After you heal 1, I remember it. I remember the perk, Steve's perk, but I never used it before. But after you heal 1 survivor while not broken, when you are unhooked, you gain broken. If you're not down, you are instantly healed. No, man. No, put that back on there. Solicitation, alright. I'm getting closer and closer to releasing this update. With this new call out. This is the biggest mod, I think, probably the biggest call out I've ever done. Lots and lots of lines of code. It's so big of a call out, I had to put it in its own little folder. I have one that handles the solicitation, like the hooker on the side of the road. And then when she gets in the vehicle, then it gets handed over to the traffic stop. That handles the mob menu on the traffic stop, the dialogues, dispatch stuff, the data, the scenarios, all the different scenarios I have. If they're innocent, this is the innocent pool. If they're guilty, we have these true, 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 false. So basically, do they know each other? False. Do they have a warrant? False. Or warrant? True. And then here's the question that we're supposed to be asking them. This is also This is a misspell in here, though. This is I didn't realize it. We asked, what is her name? And then we asked, what is your name? We should be asking, what is her name? What is his name? To see if their stories match up. What is his name? Why are you in this vehicle? Where are you two going? How do you know this man? So I make callouts. I make Grand Theft Auto mods. I make mods for other games, but I only do like story mode games. I don't hack online or nothing like that. Another plague? Nah. Could I hack online? Of course I could. Do I? No, of course not. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. That is FBI at your front door. That's everything. But so there's a mod for Grand Theft Auto that allows you to be a cop. It's called LSPDFR. I make callouts, your typical police response callouts that cops will go to in real life. Burglar, whatever it is. Oh no. She wants Poppy, I guess. I'm in a bad spot. Come back. Oh, never mind. Don't come back. How did she get her power already? She get changed? I haven't done nothing all game, dude. She's been on my butt the whole game. Yo, why am I like... Why do I look like I'm tweaking? Oh, no. Oh, my God. She's just riding me hard, dude. I can't get away from her. Now she's just gonna slug. We need to go out and go somewhere else. Yeah, you're riding me, aren't you? You like that, don't you? I bet you do. She gonna hook me, but he didn't get up. That's crazy work. Why are we getting so many plagues, dude? Like, what? She don't want to chase me though. She's scared to chase me. She not gonna get me when I when I'm off. Like, don't expect it. Don't follow me, man. I won't be a bit surprised if she don't tunnel me out. The guy looks like he's tweaking. Wow, he's just camping the hook. It keeps bugging out. The flashlight. I mean, if they're cleansing, I might as well cleanse. But I mean, I don't even know what to do at this point. We got 2 people on the hook. Teammate hasn't even gotten them off the hook yet. Teammate should have got him off the hook a long time ago, bro. Now I gotta find a freaking gas pump, dude. Everywhere I go, the killer seems to be right there. You gotta be kidding me, bro. They're the only ones cleansing. This is going very, very well. Very well. He won't commit to me. Especially at Shaq. I don't blame him, I guess. Oh, here it is. I'm about to say, where's the freaking pump at? Teammate should never went the second hook though. The teammate died. The teammate just went down and should have got him off the hook. Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Oh no. He's tunneling them. Wow. I got you, baby. I got you, baby girl. Let me moonwalk. Wait. It's so hard to moonwalk when he's puking. I don't know why, but kind of tricky. Look at her in there cleansing. Yeah. Look at you. Yeah. Oh no. I don't like that doing a seal for this. But teammates should never die, man. They should never went the second hook. That's unfortunate. Like I didn't go for teammate on the hook because the other teammate just cleansed, and plus I was doing the gens. Yeah, see, she's gonna get me oppositioned. There's just nothing over there. I mean, I could have played that pallet, I guess, but that pallet's not really safe. This map is not good anymore. It used to be so good back in the day. Back in like 2017, 2018, 2019, this map was so good. Oh, this map was good. They nerfed the hell out of it bad. Like, this map was probably one of the best Survivor maps out there back in the day. This map was so good back then. It's still good, but it ain't good like it was. This map, if you went down quick on this map back in the day, then I don't know what to tell you. This map had the longest pallets, the longest loops I've ever seen in my life. She's stream sniping. There's no way she knows I was there. She's stream sniping. There's no way she knew I was there. There's just no way. What perks? I'm gonna see what perks she has though. There's no way she heard me either. No way. Imagine thinking you're good stream sniping. That's crazy. Crazy, man. Wait, it's 259 hour and 2 hours. 259 hours is all you got? That's it? Wow. Yeah, if I had that many hours too, I'd probably stream snipe too. I'm not gonna lie. He's just doing a gym right there. I mean, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. We'll see what perks he has. If he can explain how he knew I was there, then I ain't gonna say nothing about it. But he's got some explaining to do. Dude, he's stream sniping or he's hacking. There's no way he heard my moans and groans, right? We're gonna ask him. We're just gonna ask him. If he gets all defensive over me asking him how he knew I was there, then he's got something fishy going on. That's if he don't hurry up and just immediately leave. A lot of killers do that too. They stream snipe you, then they hurry up and just leave because, you know, they don't want to. They think they're good. But we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's got 259 hours in the game. He wasn't all that great, but he just knew where I was at all the time. So, how did you know I was there? Let's see what he says. He's probably gonna get all defensive. What does he have? Corruption, barbecue, knockout. I don't see anything to back up that claim. Oh, let's see. See if he replied back. Guess I'm explaining to do, my man. He's still in the game though. He hasn't left the lobby yet. I don't know what is he doing. Oh, he's adjusting his hacks. That's probably what he's doing. I mean, I'm not gonna accuse him of cheating. I don't think he's cheating, but I want to know how he knew I was. He just knew I was out all the time. Is he a stream sniping, cheating, or he just got the? I mean, maybe it's a gaming chair. Who knows? Maybe it's his chair. Maybe might be his chair. He wasn't even all that great. He just knew I was at all the time. But that's normally what bad players do, right? He didn't have 300 hours in the game. He's got 259 hours in the game. That's usually what they do to make, you know, they stream snipe so they can just know where you're at all the time. They got the ultimate walls. This guy's still barbecue. Darren Chase. I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. I didn't realize it was that loud for killers. I guess that makes sense. The throwing up is kind of loud, but I didn't realize it was that loud for, like, I didn't realize how far you could hear it. That makes sense. Okay. That's a good claim. Alright. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't make sense now that I think about it. I forgot about that. Cause I was about to say, ain't no way my moans and groans is that loud. You know, but the throwing up, yeah. That makes sense. I didn't think of that. My bad. Alright. So, what is his... His name. Alright, so what's his name? And then I have to come down here to the scenario, and we ask I have so many outcomes in this. I have like so many different scenarios and outcomes every time we play this call out. So we have a switch, RNG, which is random, .next 3. It's gonna be 3 outcomes for if they are married, and then you have if they're not married. Build stranger dialogue. This would be if they're not married. But if they're married, so driver, passenger, real name, passenger. That needs to be passenger answers. This needs to be his name. So this needs to be driver. So underscore driver dot full name. Right? Is that what I have it named under? Passenger, passenger, passenger. Get random full name. That's here we go. Passenger driver persona, yeah. So it could be driver persona. So yeah, that seems about right. So that's gonna passenger. So when we ask her what's his name, she's gonna tell us his name is whatever the data pulls up, which means whatever name she gives us is gonna match what we get on his ID. So that's what we're going for here. So driver persona, and then passenger answers, list strings, running errands. So all these are gonna match up to what their stories are gonna match, right? So it's not really solicitation. They say they're married, and we have to believe it because, well, she knew his name, he knew her name, you know. And if you're doing a solicitation like that, you're not gonna know, like, you're not gonna be able to answer the officer's questions and have it match. Like, if she says, "Oh, we're going to a football game, or we're going to run errands," and he said the same thing, there's no way they had enough time in that traffic stop before we pulled him over to come up with an answer, or to come up with, like, the roller stories match. Dude, this room is so bright. Well, we're already right here. But yeah, there's no way. Like, now, prostitution is way different than solicitation. I don't know why people don't think that. It is. So, solicitation, you see someone on the side of the road, pull over, and you come into agreement on money, and you get in the car and you go somewhere. But during that little time, there's no way you can come up with there's no way. First of all, there's no way you're gonna give someone your last name, probably, right? If you're a hooker, or soliciting yourself. So if the driver knows your full name, and y'all, he said y'all live together, y'all going to run errands, and all y'all stories match up, then there's no reason for me to arrest you. There's no probable cause for me to have to, there's nothing there for me, unless you got a warrant. So that's what we're going for on this call out in particular. It's a solicitation call out. There's a hooker on the side of the road. Cars come and go. She might get in the first car. She might get in the sixth car. She might get in the seventh car. Right? Oh my god. I play that so bad. Yeah, this map's terrible as fuck, bro. Holy crap. What is this loop, bro? What is this loop? This is not gonna be a good map playing against him. I can tell you that right now. Almost every pallet on this game, he can see over. This is not gonna be a fun time. I hate this map. I mean, I'm gonna play bad here. I'm warning you right now. This is not gonna be a good performance for me. I'm good at the game. I'm good at looping, but this map I am not good at. This map is terrible. This map is killer sided. Definitely not survivor sided. Some people say it is, but your 200 hours in the game don't matter, okay? I'm just saying. This is not a freaking survivor sided map. This map is very bad. And the worst map of all time is probably Midwich. This map's probably behind Midwich, in my opinion. Back on my balls, bro. This guy just won't leave me alone. Take that. As long as I can stay alive long enough for my teammate to get stuff done. This guy's a weirdo, dude. He's just gonna tell me, I don't care. This map's so bad. What the hell? Why did my camera go so far up like that? This map is... Oh, man, I hate this map. So bad. Like, look at these freaking loops, man. These loops are freaking terrible, man. That is so bad. Like, look at this. What am I gonna do with this? That is so bad, man. Unbelievable how bad this map is. But you're gonna have that one guy, oh, you need to get better, get better. Yeah, you're right. I do need to get better, I guess. You're right. 100%. I need to get better at finding gens too, because apparently I can't find one right now. Oh. That one's almost done. Where's the pump? Dude, these pumps are so annoying to find. I mean, I'm already right here. I might as well go unhook him. He's coming back. Good play. I didn't see him rotate back over. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do that. This guy plays very weird. I knew he was gonna cut me out. There's just buildings everywhere in this map, dude. Oh my god. Thank you, man. I'm so glad I'm out of that map. Worst map in the game. This guy's probably got like 300 hours. I probably just died to someone that just downloaded the game today. Oh, fine. We got someone who's got 1,000. Nice. Still way less than what I got. But that don't even matter, apparently. This guy hasn't even been hooked. He's just been walking around everywhere. The hatch to your right. To your right! Nowhere to hide. Let's see what he says. He's gonna be like, "Oh, you get better. Get better, man." Wait for it. Wait for it. Let's see what he says. Oh, you didn't say nothing. He just left. Okay, that works. He wasn't even all that great, man. He just played weird, and the map is just not good for survivors. It's just that simple. Map is not good. That map probably is the worst map in the game. Probably is. Midwich is bad too. Midwich is probably the worst. But Midwich had a better palace than that. Alright, so driver answers. Passenger real name. So I could call him on either one of these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it don't matter which one we call driver. Driver real name. Not sure why that's. Let's see. Maybe we'll go back. Passenger persona. Full name. I'm not sure why I put passenger real name and then down here I put passenger. Okay. We gotta look at that. I gotta figure out what I did there. Something don't seem right with that code. Oh shoot, where'd you come from, little baby? Oh my god, teammate just got absolute cracked. Absolute poopies on. I'm not playing that great right now today, I ain't gonna lie. It's like my third game. I'm still sick, I don't feel great, but I'm alive, I woke up, so that's enough to be thankful for, I guess, right? Well, not that I guess, but yeah, that's enough to be thankful for, waking up. I just don't feel great, my throat hurts, but and my teammates are getting absolute murdered already. Like, I just don't feel good. My allergies been bothering me. Throat hurts. I got a sore throat from hell. She's tunneling, dude. What? Tunnel? I had an itch. You know why you've not noticed? You can turn your character only a certain distance when you're holding down W. How you doing? I need to get her to commit to me. That ain't gonna work. Next time, I'm gonna kind of pause and see what she does. She went that way. Yeah, she's gonna lose the game if she stays on me. I promise. Maybe not. No, never mind. I lied. She's already destroying my team, and we don't have a gen done yet. That'll be a long chase, bro. Yeah. GG's, man. This is the worst lobby I've been in, probably, well, definitely all day. I would like to get her to commit to me, but it ain't gonna happen. You sure you want this, baby? Give me a kiss, yeah. You're chasing the wrong dude. Oh, good play though on that. But I didn't go that way. I'm not sure what that was about. That was a weird movement, not gonna lie. But she played it well. Oh my god. That's not gonna work. I knew that was coming. I overachieved that one. Oh no. A freaking gas pump, man. She's so bad. Freaking gas pump. Who puts it right there in the corner of the freaking shack? The crazy thing is, I just had a longer chase than my teammates combined. That's the crazy thing. She plays weird, man. Let me tell you right now, look, let me tell you something. If you are a killer that moonwalks at the shack, I'm letting you know now, that does not work on me. Don't do it. Does not work. What works is me getting stuck on things that's weird, man. Like, who the hell put the freaking pump right there, dude? Forgot it was there and I ran right into it. Every time there's like a gas pump or a hook or something right there, I get trapped on it every time. Never fails. And he wants me again. I mean, yeah, you can have it. I'll give you it. Oh, good play. Her lunge is so massive, dude. I don't know what's worse, her or Michael. That was a good chase. I'm not mad at it. We got one gen done. Oh my god. She's just gonna tunnel me though. So I'm just gonna play and try to get the trap off my head. I mean, this game's over. This game's long over. Can't win them all, but especially when it's a team game. Depends on what team you have, how good your team is. I had longer chase than all my teammates combined. I mean, I don't even care, bro. Like, if he comes, I don't care. If it's up there, I'm done. Teammate's about to die. Their head about to explode. And there you go. There they are. There they are, bro. That's funny. He's a slug, isn't he? Wow, I was lucky. You can't say I ain't trying to do anything, because I still got a decent amount of points. You had Noed? Dang. Alright. So I'm confused to why I didn't realize I did this. And I don't think it matters. So I have a string right here. I have a string, which obviously you have in programming, you have decimal numbers, integers, which is all numbers, math stuff. But strings is obviously characters. In most strings, like strings always pretty much go in quotations, right? But I have string, passenger, real name for the driver. So when you ask the driver what's her name, he's gonna give you this. But then on passenger, I have this. But it should be this. That's what it should be, I think. Yeah, because we don't want her to confirm her age. We want her to know what his name is as well. So if their stories match and the game pulls this scenario, which they're married, they're telling the truth, right? Build couple dialogue, right? And you have your build stranger one. So the stories are gonna match. Then if their stories match, the driver, her husband, should know her name as well as she knows his name, right? So that's what we should do. That's what we should do. It should be underscore driver dot full name. That's gonna be a first and last name. That's what it should be. That makes sense. So now when we ask her, when we come up here, this is our question that we're gonna ask. What is his name? What is his name? Then it's gonna come down here, and she's gonna say, "Oh, driver persona full name." Then it's gonna give us what his name is on the ID, on his ID that runs in dispatch as well. So it's gonna give us his real name. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That makes sense now. I don't know why I put the other one. Sometimes program is trial and error, you know? And you have to debug. You probably spend most of your time, 90% of your time debugging than anything. Fixing bugs, crashes. It was crashing pretty bad. I had massive game crashes and stuff. Luckily, I fixed all those. All we have now is minor bugs like when you ask them for your driver's license and the ID, you can only ask them one time, and then after that, you can't ask them anymore. Like, so if you do the call out again, you can't ask them only one time. I gotta figure out why that's happening. I want to say it's happening because of I have a boolean, which is a true or false, and I only have it being ran one time. I think that's probably why. I probably need to have it being ran every second, and every time the call out is active. He just vaulted the window. Yeah, you can't do that, buddy. I don't work on me, boy. I don't like this big tree in my way. Is that dead man switch? Yeah. What a view, baby. That's a beautiful view. Like that? It's hard. It's pretty hard. I'm looking right at him. How is he stalking? I thought he was gonna double back. He didn't. Good play. I was trying to fix the window. I thought he was gonna go back through. It's unfortunate I took that early hit. Oh man, I thought he left me. And the crazy thing is, these killers are not even outplaying me. I'm outplaying myself. I'm not doing smart shit. One day I do things, it's like I don't do anything bad. Today it's just like, I do something good, but then I mess up somewhere in between. And the biggest part I'm messing up is I keep out-positioning myself. Bad. Normally that's not something I do. I don't really out-position myself like that. I always have a game plan, but right now it's like I'm not really there, like, mentally. I'm not there, man. Not there mentally. What the hell'd you go? It's a grand illusion. I want him on me again. Mwah! That hit me though? How did that hit? How did that hit, bro? What's your ping? Oh. Oh my god, no! I thought he was gonna double back. What are you doing, teammate? I hate this map, dude. I get caught on every freaking tree, every rock. The hell y'all doing in there? What's going on, bro? I'm getting so close to P100, man. My first one, only because I didn't feel like, I didn't want to go for one. That's why I don't have one. I just didn't, pointless to me. So I just didn't go for one. But now, I'm like, I want to. Come on, Kate, get him off the hook. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me right now. I mean, I don't care. I'm greeting it. I mean, I'm dead. That's fine. Whatever. What are you swinging at, boy? Oh yeah, I got a little T-wall. Dude, what's this ping? How's he hitting it? Alright, GG's. At least I got that gen done. That's way too... I'm not sure how you didn't get that. I was blind. Oh, GG's. I think it was a little way too early on that firecracker. He's only got a 64 ping. He was getting some like crazy hits on me. Trev. Nah, I don't want to report him. Oh, GG's. You win some, you lose some, man. I got that gen done, so I helped out my team hopefully a little bit. Oh, sweet. Alright, so we're gonna put this to underscore driver. We don't want it to be a false name. That's gonna be for the other one down there. And see, we're also using this for, this is what I use for the fake names. So wow, driver false passenger name equals passenger full name, and driver false passenger name equals passenger false name. Driver false passenger name, person ever random full name. And then we got variables, scene driver, scene passenger. If driver is not equal to no, if passenger data is not equal to no, no permit for the worker. And I got that in the try and catch. So that's why I'm gonna put like if I want to put she has a weapon permit or something. I could say I could say passenger data dot and then I could say hunting permit dot status equals e-document dot valid or whatever. You could put dot and see expired or whatever. We'll say she don't have a fishing license. So this is where I'll put all my data for that. For all the information regarding warrants, fishing permits, driver's license, all that fun stuff, man. Those face again. We're getting the same killers every time. Like, once we get a killer, we get a couple more games with the same killer, it feels like. Oh, shoot. You don't get those. You gonna try to cut me off? Yep, knew that was coming. Nah, I gotta play this pallet. Woo! Oh my god, dude, I get hung up on that! Out of all things, I get hung up on that wheel. Love this game, dude. Wasn't even that close to it. Dude, are you serious right now? Are you serious? Dude, what is this fucking game, bro? Oh, now that I'm fighting, you want to come get me. Nice. Of course. That's how it goes, isn't it? God, teammates, man. Jesus Christ. He's not even camping, is he? And where are you going, bro? Like, what are you doing over here? Bro, I don't understand, dude. If he wasn't camping, I'd be so freaking mad. I'm the only one he's hooked, and I'm on death hook now. It's always the best player getting screwed, isn't it? Always the best player in my lobbies. I get so sick of being the best player in my lobby all the time, 90% of the time. Like, of course he wants me, I'm on death hook. Oh, why you swing over there, bud? Yeah, come get me, buddy. Yeah. I don't even care. Don't care. I'm on death hook and I shouldn't be. Great fucking team. Good job, guys. Good job. Dude, I get so mad when playing random sometimes. And he's so bad too, man, that killer. He's terrible. Good work. Good work, teammate. Teammates. Ain't no way. Makes me freaking... It pisses me off, dude. Like, look at him, dude. Look at him. Oh, fucking, dude. Oh my god, get me out of this freaking lobby, dude. Get me out of it! Where's my delay at? There it is. There's my delay. Sounds weird with the delay on. Sounds weird with the delay on. Oh my god, the trickster. Most annoying killer in the game. Starstruck? Dude, my arm's killing me, man. This game is so great, man. Love the MMR. Good job, good job, behavior. Good job. Love it. Yo, teammate, are you not gonna get her off the hook? I mean, I'm not even gonna make it there. I mean, whatever, dude. I don't understand. Just don't understand, dude. I'm way over here. Thank you. Got him off the hook. Oh my god. Swing and a miss. Thought he was gonna run that way, but he didn't. Wow. Oh, we don't have a shot pallet. What am I doing? That was a good chase. Not gonna lie, that was pretty good. You see how I'm dizzy as hell. I'm not gonna lie. When I was on that loop right there, I was hugging that so tightly. We were going around in circles very fast. I was like, God dang, dude. I got so dizzy going around that, dude. Making sure that he wasn't, because he probably could have got me if he would have waited until he got to the pallet where I couldn't see him going through the pallet and then double back on me, but he didn't. But man, I'm dizzy from that. That was something else right there. Like, I love this map. I mean, I love DVD and stuff. But come on, man. They could have made the outside of the map look a little better. I mean, not the end of the world, right? They're not focused on the outside of the map. It's not an open world game. I get that. But how you doing? How you doing, sugar? How you doing, Nancy Mancy? I wonder if... What are they doing? And look, let me tell you guys something. You're gonna get a lot of hate from teammates when you don't do certain things, but let me tell you right now. If you're the only one doing gens, this is from my experience playing the game 9 years. 2017 when I started playing, alright? Listen. If you're the only one doing a gen, and there's another teammate that's not doing nothing, it is not your responsibility to get off your gen and go get him off the hook. Because you are playing the objective, you're doing your thing. But you got another teammate over here that ain't doing nothing. They could easily go for the unhook. And I guarantee you being on the gen, you're gonna be the one that gets the hell. You're gonna be the one that gets the hate, right? I'm sorry, man. If I'm on a gen, I'm the only one doing a gen, and we got little Timmy over here hiding, then I'm sorry, but I'm trying to keep the pressure going. I'm not getting off the gen to go get you. I shouldn't have to, but I have a little Timmy over here not doing nothing, you know what I mean? Shouldn't have to. But the good players are always the one that gets the hell, that gets the hate for playing the objective. And like another thing too, if you got two teammates on a gen, and whatever, let's say you got teammates on a gen and one person's hooked. Whoever has the most progress on their gen don't get off the hook. They do not get off the hook. They shouldn't, at least. If I'm on a gen and I have less progress than my teammate does, then I need to get off the gen. Because their gen's gonna be pop. Their gen's almost done. Mine's still got a little ways to go, right? But people don't use common sense like that. He's gonna have Noed. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I knew he was gonna have that too. Freaking knew. I was about to say it too. He's probably got Noed. No way out. Let's say it gonna go well. I thought he was gonna double back. You got me. Finally got me, man. Took you all game. You don't have Noah, though. The first chase we had against him was great. But I didn't know where he was coming from. I got thrown off guard. I'm not on death hook, so. Yo, don't get in my way. Ha! Fuck. I should have played that better, man. I should have flashlight him longer. Dude, man. See, this is why you don't 99 gates, man. It took time for me to open that freaking gate. This is why we don't 99 gates anymore. I mean, people still do it, but it's pointless. It's not the meta. It's not the meta anymore. No one does that. Good players don't do it anymore, really. Unless they're anticipating Blood Warden, which in this case probably so. All right. See something real quick. I'm not sure where it's gonna be at though. Right here. What's up, guys? I'm here to I ain't the one, no. Yeah, I think it might be the one. Uh, the freak. That's what? That's not the one. Oh, maybe it's this one. Yep. All right, so I didn't really. My camera was in the way. No. Well, I have another video of it. So This is my new call out for GTA that I've been working on. And I didn't realize my camera was in the way, so my menu that you open up is right up here. So I'm not gonna keep the sound off for GTA. So you're gonna call from dispatch. Don't worry about that. It's like I said, still in development. I gotta get the names. I gotta write the code for the XML and everything. So it's not gonna pop up the correct name for solicitation. But I'll just play it so you can hear what dispatch says. And then you guys let me know. So here we go. Ooh. Go. And don't worry about the title.
Need a unit to respond to possible solicitation in downtown Vinewood.
So there's that.
This is the only location I have.
So it is the only location I have. I don't have a random location right now. But so solicitation. This is a big call out too. Oh man, it gives me a headache thinking about all the code I've written for this thing. So when you get close, you can't see it because my camera's in the way because I'm an idiot. But it says observe the area for a possible hooker or whatever. And then when you get close, I have a spook meter. So if you get too close, you would spook her off. If you have your lights and sirens on, you would spook her off. So right here, now when you get close enough, there you go. Subject awareness, it goes up. Get too close, you would spook her away. And you see I got too close. Back off, what's your problem? And it's gonna end the call out and you're gonna lose points. Points don't work. It don't actually work. It doesn't do anything. Like there's nothing. It's just for showcase right now. It doesn't actually do anything. But once you get close and you get that subject awareness bar to pick up, that's when the cars are gonna start coming and pulling over, picking her up, or like trying to talk to her or whatever. Now you see if you have your lights and sirens on, you don't even have to get that up. The subject awareness, she's just gonna get scared away. And then call out ended. So now we're gonna do it again. And I think the maximum cars I have is like 7. For the car, you see she's talking to a car right now. He wasn't interested. So she's gonna walk up to this car. Or that car right there. And I think it actually took her a while to get into a vehicle. Let me fast forward. And you ain't gonna be able to see my menu because I'm an idiot. I got my camera right in the way. Right here, so right here, she decided to get into that truck or Hummer or whatever. So you can't see it, but the menu's right here that it'll ask you to open up. So I'm about to open the menu. And you can see a little bit of it. Questions, give orders, request backup. And then the new thing I'm very proud of is inspired by another developer back in like 7 to 8 years ago. This call out's inspired by him. I decided to go ahead and try to do the dialogues like how I used to do it. This call out's gonna be the only one that has it. And what that means, it's gonna give the user more flexibility of questions. So instead of having to press Y and the questions come from wherever I program in, we're gonna have a list of strings that they could choose from. It's gonna be a little black box and they could choose what question they want to ask. So watch. And it's still glitching out. The UI for that, it kind of glitches out. The dialogue UI, I haven't figured out why, but I'm going to figure out why, because I'm going to do some digging into it. But you can say when I go questioning occupants, see, I'm asking their ID right now. You can't see it, but I programmed this in, so this is going to be working with Police and Redefine, another plugin. Now, I think this one pulled a fake one. I don't think they're married in this one. I think they're actually hooking up because none of their stories match. I think on this scenario right here. There's so many scenarios in this call. I have like 40 scenarios. He could pull a gun on you. He could take off running. Yeah, he can get out and try to fight you. There's so many different scenarios that can happen. But I think he runs. Actually, I do think he runs in this one, does he? So you see, when I go to question occupants, we're gonna get this awesome menu that pops up. Boom. It gives the user flexibility and the gamer and the player flexibility to role play better and ask what they want to ask. So they have a list of questions they can ask, and they can select it with the number keys. So what is her name? And you can exit using one. See how it glitches? I don't know why it does that. We gotta figure that out. He says that's her name. I think this is fake name, by the way. Yep. And then she goes again. So the menu, that's pretty much it. But the menu looks like this. I think I have a. I thought I had a video, so I didn't realize I had the camera in the way. But yeah, so that. So I thought about taking out the ID check and the. I think I did take it out. I commented it out. Right, let me see. UI. So here is all my menu pool stuff right here. So I think I did take that menu out for the ID checks. Yeah. So I did check it out. So I commented out because, right, it's broken right now. You can only ask him one time. One time, like, period, the whole time the game's running. You can ask him one time, and then after the call out ends, you do it again, you can't ask him again. I don't know why that's going on. I need to look into that real quick, actually. Let's see. So we need to figure out why it can only run once. So ID, if item is for show ID. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Really not sure why. It's gonna be somewhere in this menu though for sure. Hmm. So I'm thinking. Let me go into the traffic stop. Let me look at what I got over here. And the driver equals or greater. Driver dot is dead. Okay. Alright. See. Collude, stop, start. Someone texted me. Who texted me? Again, call movie. Yeah, that movie's coming out. I think April 22nd. Yeah, 22nd, April. Yeah, April 22nd. All right. So, like I said, when you ask for their ID, so on my menu, I don't know if I have a picture of my menu. I've changed some things around though, but no. Maybe one of these. Uh, I don't know what I was doing there. Pictures, pictures. What if maybe it's in my. Maybe it's in here. No. Dude. Anyways, yeah. So on the menu, you can only when you ask for their driver's license, it asks you ask for their ID, driver's license, and the passenger ID. Well, you can only ask them that one time. After that, it won't let you ask them again. We need to figure out why. And even if you play the call out again, you can't ask them like we got one time to ask them for the ID, and even when you play it again, you can't ask them again. We need to figure out what's going on with that. So I think it's gonna be over here. Let me just look into it. So it's right here. Let's just unmute those or uncomment those out so they get rendered in. And it's gonna be something to do with these. So let me just look in. Let me just focus in and see what's going on here. Ah, I think I see what's going on. Okay. I think I found it. So right here, right down here, we have if item equals driver ID and driver ID enabled equals false, and show active enter show ID. We need to make this true. False basically means um, if it's false, then let's show it, but we need to make it true so it shows it in time that we asked for it. We want that to be true. We want it to be active all the time because if the call out's not running, none of this code gets ran anyways. But during the traffic stop, if the player wants to be able to ask for their ID multiple times with the menu, they should be able to do that. That just makes sense to me. So, and backup, we'll put that to one time. Well, we'll leave that. We'll see how that plays out in game. And now we need to come up here and make this. It's private, so we need to make these basically a public. We need to be able to communicate with other stuff. So that should work. That should work. I think that was the issue. We had it set to false, which means it's not going to get ran unless we tell it to get ran multiple times, just to get that one-time use out of it. It's a boolean, it could be a true or false. I think that was what's going on. So let's just save that. That should fix it. Like I said, it was set to false. Let me go back and read it one more time. Yeah. If item equals driver ID, and driver ID dot enabled equals false, it was false before, then we need to make sure we activate it. But when we have that set to false, it's only going to get one-time use out of it because that's how it's programmed up unless we tell it otherwise. Or we could put this in our function that gets ran every second, maybe. That might work too. And on menu frame, so we can call on this class to run everything per frame and check for states. So I wonder, let me just say something. I wonder if menu ready so menu ready is part of okay. So we could add a boolean as well to check for it. And then we could put this in the class that gets ran every second, which would be while call out is running, we could probably put it on there as well. So what I could do is I can come in here. This is while it's running. What we'll do is we'll only have it work when we get to the menu. So what I could do is I can come down here. Oh, you know what? I can't put that there. Probably put it here though. ID checks equals true. And then on menu frame. So that should work. Because we have it set to false by default, and then we're putting it to where we want it to. So we put it inside these two. So I'm only gonna do passenger for now, because I'm gonna see if it actually works well with the passenger, and then we'll do driver. So we have it set to false by default, and we have within here we have it true, and then for the on menu frame, which every frame after the menu gets visible, then we'll have that set to true too. That can also work because we're telling the game, hey, it's false by default, but when we get to this certain area in the menu, and when we get to make it where it's like every frame, then we'll have that set to true. So which means it's gonna check every frame if the player is hitting, it's gonna be asking for the ID through the menu. We need to have that every frame, because if it gets to that point, that time where they're not within that part where it's gonna be active, and if not every frame, then it's not gonna work. And then they're gonna come back 2 minutes later, it's gonna work again. So it needs to be every frame. It needs to be every frame. I hate when things break, man. Programming can be fun, but when things don't work and you gotta figure out, that sucks. That sucks sometimes. Debugging sucks. But yeah, the beta should be out later. Well, not later. Probably not later. Probably soon. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably add a timer within this callout, and I'm probably gonna give it at least. I'm probably gonna give the timer for my beta testers probably within like 3 or 4 days, and then after that 3 or 4 days up, they ain't gonna be able to play this callout anymore. So until it gets released. So I'm probably gonna put a timer on it. I could do like a server side stuff for like a website where they have to get like a beta code, and then have it on the server side where once the beta's over, I can just hit a button and end the server and close it. But that's gonna take a lot of backend information and a lot of server side stuff. I don't know if I'm doing that. So I think it'd be easier to just add a timer here and just they ain't gonna be able to play the call out anymore during the beta. Or after when the beta's over, I have a timer set, and once it gets to that timer, nothing gets processed. They can click on it, they can try to run it, ain't gonna work. Because I can't fix a lot of these bugs by myself. I need the community's help. The only way I can fix things is with people's help. Because I can't see everything. I'm a wanted man. Now, let me check something else real quick. I'm trying to read all this code. I'm looking for something. So here's end call out. This gets ran. This gets ran every second, or every frame. This runs every frame. So if the exclamation point means it's not active or not doing something, so what that means in this case is if not running, return. So if the call is not running, return. If game.localPlayer.character is dead and game.localPlayer does not exist, because remember the exclamation point means does not exist, then we need to end and return. If worker doesn't exist and worker is dead and worker is not dead and worker dead equals true, then we need to build and show report. So if worker dead equals true, build and show report. So we're saying if worker exists and worker is dead, or if they're not dead, but worker dead is equal true, build and show report. So we need to build and show the report even if the callout has ended. So the score system's gonna go hand in hand with my officer career mode that I'm working on, which is gonna take some time to do. I'm gonna have like a little bar. You're gonna be able to gain XP if you kill somebody wrongfully or detain somebody wrongfully or like arrest them wrongfully, whatever. You would lose XP. If you do something good, like let's say they have a warrant, you don't arrest them, they have a warrant. Well, you're gonna lose points. You didn't do your job right. You didn't do your job good enough. You lose points, right? And you're gonna start on rookie. So rookie, obviously, you start with 100 XP, and then the lead detective would be 20,000 XP. Chiefs could be so if XP is greater or equal to 8,000 rank equal chief. We have amount, so this is gonna show a display to the player in game their amount and career XP. Looking at my code, I write the most sloppiest code, dude. It works, but like, what are these names, bro? Like, bull DV D exists. That's basically just a vehicle. I didn't know what to come up with, but it's a scene vehicle, scene driver. It has all that. It's a boolean. It's a true or false. So we're making it false. That's all it is. Just a name. Just a name. It's just my name that I came up with for the vehicles and stuff. But I mean V really, like for another vehicle. Names are terrible. Let me go look at my variables. Look at this. I like to do underscores a lot. That's my thing. Naming my variables with underscores. I don't know why. I do it sometimes. I didn't do it here. I do it a lot here though. I tend to do that a lot. And if you go look at my mama class, my custom made class that I have for me that I use, and as a matter of fact, in call out is a part of my mama class. Before call out is a part of it. So it is right here. This is my custom made class. This is how I debug things. This is how when players have problems in the game, crashes, I have all this set up. They send me the log and I can see exactly what's going on. Exactly, I got all this stuff in it. And then another thing I have is most of my callouts I'm gonna have. It's called a try and catch right here. I have a try, and then if you come all the way down, I have a catch, and it's gonna end, and it's gonna say Full LSPFR crash prevented successfully. That's gonna, if we run into a major problem, it's gonna 90% of the time prevent their game from crashing or their PC from crashing. It's gonna crash the call out instead. They're gonna send me their log, and I'm gonna be able to know exactly what happened. So it's gonna within that try and catch. It's gonna be something within here. It's gonna tell me exactly what happened. For example, if I spawn a ped in the game, but I don't check if that ped is null, or if I don't check they exist before I spawn them in, it's gonna crash because the game doesn't know that they exist yet. Even though we spawned them in, we gotta make sure they're not null first. We gotta make sure that they're actually, the game knows that they are spawned in. So, for example, if ped is not equal to null, spawn ped. That works perfectly. But if I don't say that, and I just spawn the ped in without telling the computer or the program that they're not null, we need them to be active right here. We need them to spawn in here. Then it's just gonna cause all kind of issues. So you might be able to see that somewhere in here. Wherever I spawn the ped, you might be able to see that. I think I spawned them up here. So we have worker skin where. I think I spawned them down here instead. I think I put them in their own function. Yep, here we go. So something like this. We're gonna pretend this is the ped, right? If we're gonna say if ped does not equal to null and ped exists, then we run the code for that ped. If I don't put the null, if I don't check that first, and I just spawn them in, we're gonna have issues, bad issues. We gotta check first, because the exclamation point means does not active, does not exist, is not equal to null. Then we can spawn them in. But if we don't add this line of code, we're in trouble. You have to add that, man. Got to. And a couple times I forgot to do that, and people were having crashes. And I looked at their log because that's why you do try and catch. Just try and catch. It's gonna tell me exactly what happened. I looked at it, I'm like, are you serious? I forgot that. I had to go in and add that back in. Like I had to go in and add it in because I forgot to add it in to check if they're null, and I just spawned them in, and it caused all kind of issues. But right now we're at a stable playthrough. It's not crashing. I was having some pretty bad crashes. So yeah, I write the worst code, man. It works, but it's just terrible. These names I come up with, like worker, why don't I just put hooker? Don't understand. I'm not gonna go change it because that's gonna be a lot of code to change. I don't know if there's a way I can if I just change one name for hooker, it'll change all of them. That'll save me so much time. Another way I debug too, this gets ran every second or every frame, so I can say game.log, and this is another way how I debug things. Running. So this is gonna run in the console log every second. You're gonna see it run every second in the console log, because this gets run or every frame. This gets ran every frame. Any code in here gets ran every frame. So. And then if callout's not running, we need to return it, right? So if it's not running, don't do nothing. Don't run any code. And you see I have this thing right here called running, right? It's a boolean, right? And then I have all the code while running. Then we're gonna do all this code. So we're saying while the callout is running, run all this code. But we're gonna put an exclamation point up here. We're gonna call the same boolean, but we're gonna say if it's not running, just return. Don't do nothing. Don't run any code. But once that call out is running, while it's running, we'll run this code. It's not hard to read it. It's not hard to read it at all. It's just sometimes when you run into some issues, you got to figure out where the hell the issue's at. That's the hard part. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get some food. I'll be back on here a little bit later. I'm almost, what am I at, 80? Yeah, 80. All right.